Hello Capricorn and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. This is your January reading and let's see what cards we get for your reading. I think all these cards, I'll take the top 4 cards in that case. So that's your first week of January, second week of January, third week of January and the fourth week of January. So in the first week of January, Capricorn, what do you have? Appreciation. Appreciating all the things you have. General sense of gratitude, feeling good with all what you're blessed with, Let's see what this appreciation card is about. Maybe, something you've got for yourself, something has come your way, and you have that spirit of appreciation, gratitude. You will be feeling that. Let's see. The Holy King, who is the Hermit. And this is the Temperance card. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Siddhe, I think. So it's about, I think, yeah, fine. And this is the Emperor energy. This is the Horned God, right? So I think there is, I think there's an idea which has, which you're working on, gradually, and you're very thankful and grateful for, getting that for yourself. And having the ability to do what you want with it. Slowly, gradually you're working with things, and the more you work with it, the happier you feel, the more grateful you feel, the more you appreciate it. I think that is what it is, because with the Hermit card, it's the beginning. It's, just a small step which you took. Maybe you're taking it in the first week of January, or you took it, a little back in time. But the fact is that, you will be working with it, in the first week of January. And as you keep working, you will realize, what is it that you're creating. Whilst working, you will be getting some little insight from your inner voice. You'll get some guidance that do this, put it like this, work like this, etc., etc. And slowly, with your own talents, skills, abilities, as well as the guidance you're tuned into, you're creating something really nice, Capricorn. This is something you feel, this is you also get that feeling of being in charge of how this is being created. It's totally your call. You are in that position of authority over here. It's totally up to you what you are doing with it. You have also that confidence that in you and your abilities with respect to whatever you're creating. So I think every step you take and every step you accomplish something, that feeling of gratitude and appreciation just keeps growing. At least you will be experiencing that in the first week of January. It's like, this is my kingdom. See, this is what I'm doing. And it's not about being, you could get a little egoistic, but you do know that this is something which you are creating. It's that ownership kind of a feeling that I own this, I'm creating this. But you also know that along with you there is that hidden realm which keeps communicating with you, or maybe it's just your inner voice which is guiding you every step of the way. So you have that appreciation and gratitude for that. Give me a minute, please. For all those who are helping you in this process. Okay, now in the second week of January, we have the 4th chakra, which is your heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. So let's see what this is about. So in the second week of January, what do we have? We have the 6 of Swords, the Oak King, who is the Hanged Man, and we have the Page of Cups. Having done whatever you have been working on in the first week of January, by second week of January you'll start you'll feel a lot happier, Capricorn. You'll feel, you've moved away from something, maybe a trying situation in life, or maybe you were very stuck with this. But you see, in the first week of January, things start moving for you, things start developing for you, right? And that is why you have this, card of creation over here with the Temperance card. It's like blending things. And now in the second week, you see things, working out for you. You are leaving, those uh, days where you were really confused with respect to what is happening and what is not happening, because you see some results coming for you, which makes you very happy. And it's like you just feel, there is this, in the second week of January, you will feel that that flow coming in life. You're like, just let this take me wherever it has to take me, and let this also go wherever it wants to go. You will have a certain realization, with this card over here, with respect to whatever you're doing. There's going to be a certain flow of energy in your heart. It's like, because that is what the creative energy is. You need to go with the flow. There is a certain flow. We see water here, we see water here, and here, he's upside down. So there you are willing to let go, let things go their own way, and you're willing to go with them, rather than like in the first week, you needed to be a little decisive and controlling, because you needed to get a grip on it. Now that you got a grip on it and you figured out that this is what is happening, in the second week of January, you are more willing to allow this to take its own shape, to create itself, and you're very happy to go along. There are going to be a lot of realizations for you with respect to what this is about, how it's shaping up, and it's going to be, and it's going to put your heart at ease. It's going to put your mind at ease. You will feel very happy the way things are going on, and I think the happier you feel, the more you are going to create. With the Page of Cups over here, you'll feel more inspired. You'll feel happy, that the happiness is there in the heart. You can create some great work. That is what the primary energy of the second week of January is. Being happy to be in the flow, being happy to go along with this, and see how it works, how it develops, and where it is going and where it is taking you. Okay, so in the third week of January, what do we have? We have the seventh chakra. Okay, this is the crown chakra. This is your attunement to the divine and to the higher powers with respect to anything and everything. But in your case, I think you will get that connection, and you'll get that realization what is happening with you, what you are doing, why you are doing it, what it's supposed to do for you, where it is supposed to take you, etc., etc. You will get a lot more information, a stronger connection. The communication channels between you and the universe are going to be pretty strong and active during the third week of January, so that you get the information with respect to whatever you have started out with. We have the crone. This is the strength card. We have the high priestess, and we have the earth mother. All three very strong feminine energies, right? So there is going to be this third week of January where you are going to access wisdom. You're going to access it in let's say in mysterious ways, all which are going to give you a lot more with respect to this. It's like the universe will be telling you what is your next step, what is it that you need to do, more information with respect to this. It's going to come in hidden coded manner, but you will have that wisdom to fathom what the universe is trying to tell you, but you need to work with it before you see results. So basically, let's say that in the third week of January for you, Capricorn, you are going to get a lot of information from the hidden realm. You need to absorb it, you need to nurture it, you need to allow it to grow before it can before you can absorb it in your work. It's like the universe trying to tell you how to take this thing forward. What is it that you're giving birth to? So you need to just process that information all of third week of January. Okay, so even if you feel that you cannot do much, it's fine, because whatever you have created in the first 2 weeks, in the third week, it's time to get a little more information with respect to it. Okay, so be open to it, and just pick up signs and clues and cues, whether it's during the day or in your sleep or in your meditation. But the third week is going to be a little quiet with respect to actual work, and it's going to be a lot more active with respect to connecting for higher guidance. In the fourth week of January, we have a broken heart. Now let's see what this broken heart is about. Don't get disheartened, Capricorn. you know I know it looks really intense and sad, but it can have so many meanings, so don't take the literal one. Let's see what this broken heart is about. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands. So here, after, I just feel that, with this third week energy over here, you would require to rest a little. Okay, whatever information you're getting, right, it could be a little burdensome. It happens energetically, it becomes very heavy, because it is, when the universe speaks to us, it speaks in a very different manner, and it gets a little intense for the physical body to handle it. But at the energy level, you're very receptive, but it has to be borne by the physical body. So you might feel a little overwhelmed, you could feel a little fatigued. That's why you need a little bit of rest. That is why you just might feel a little unhappy, because you might get some information with respect to this which you might not like, but it is imperative. I think that is why you're being urged to do the work in the first 2 weeks, but third week, get guidance before you can proceed. I also feel that some of you could feel a little overwhelmed. That's what I'm getting with the broken heart card. It's nothing to be sad about, otherwise we would have got those cards. It is something which is going to overwhelm you. Maybe physically, maybe you don't feel very good where getting all this information. It takes a lot of time for the body to incorporate it and get used to it, but you will get the clarity with respect to whatever is happening and your next plan. That is for sure. So I feel that sometimes the overwhelming factor can be just energetically, it could be physically also. You might be really tired, and sometimes it can you would feel like not feel very happy that why the way things are, whatever information you've got, or maybe you've had to take some time off for this, whatever it is. But I do feel that clarity will come. You will know exactly how things are going to proceed. You might need to make a few changes which you might not be happy about, or take on a different direction which you might not want to do, and that is why you probably feel a little burdened also, that I don't want to do this, but I'm made to do this. But the higher good is always there, and also the fact that you have been told about this well in time. So don't feel too bad about the changes which you need to make, or the communication you're receiving from the universe. It's for the good of whatever you are doing. Okay, that's what I feel. Can we get a little more on this? Then why is it a broken heart? Is it, or you just might feel overwhelmed with doing this? I feel very strongly it's about this energetic download, that information you get, that could be a little taxing for you. It could stress you out a little bit, or it makes you just find it a little burdensome, and you're not liking that. Okay, and for all it could be just towards the last 2 or 3 days of January, as little as that also. The energy is there towards the end of the month. It's not necessary it's going to be the whole week. It's just that maybe this third week goes on longer, second week goes on a lot longer, but at the end of it, this is what I am getting. I did not get any more cards, but I just feel a little overwhelmed, a little exhausted, which can upset you a little, and that's about it. Nothing more to worry about, but the clarity will be there how to proceed with things. That's for sure. Okay, so take it easy, Capricorn. Rest, a lot, as much as you can. Don't worry about it. You also need to look after your, physical, emotional, and mental well-being as well. So take some time off, look after yourself, and get your strength, energy back. Get all this information, together, and then you will know with the Ace of Swords how to proceed with it and what's the next course of action. Right? So with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.